In the reptile keeping world, there is unfortunately a lot of misinformation. And for people who don't keep reptiles that might be looking at getting into the hobby or maybe just getting one as a pet, there is even more information to debunk. So let's go over 5 common myths about reptiles. Number 1. Reptiles are a good first-time pet for children. The reality is that reptiles are expensive and require a high level of specialized care. A lot of thought and research needs to be done before choosing a reptile. By no means am I saying you can't have a reptile as a first pet, but any animal you get for a child should be number 1, age appropriate, and number 2, one that has been thoroughly researched and planned for. Number 2, reptiles don't live very long. This ties back into number 1. A lot of parents will choose a reptile as a first-time pet for their child because they're under the impression that the geckos at the pet store only live for 2 to 3 years and therefore aren't a big commitment like a dog or a cat. That could not be further from the truth. Most of the readily available species of reptiles you can find at pet stores live for 15 or more years with proper care. The oldest recorded ball python is a female who lives at the St. Louis Zoo. In 2020, she was reported as being 62 years old. I haven't been able to find any other recent information on how she's doing, though. While 62 is definitely a lot longer than average, it's not unusual for a well-loved ball python to see the age of 30. Myth number 3. All snakes are poisonous. The answer to this one is very simple. 0 snakes are poisonous. 10 to 15% of all snake species are venomous. If you live in North America, there are only around 20 species of snake with venom that is medically significant to humans, which is a pretty small fraction considering there are around 150 recognized North American species. Of the most commonly kept species, ball pythons, corn snakes, milk snakes, retics, Burmese, none of them are venomous and they are definitely not poisonous. Number 4. Reptiles are slimy. Reptiles are not slimy at all. While some amphibians might have a mucousy coating to help protect their delicate skin, reptiles do not. If you're holding a reptile for the first time, especially a snake, it does feel a little bit weird. A lot of people are surprised by how squishy their underbelly can be, or with snakes, the sensation of them contracting their muscles around your hand might be a little bit off-putting. And finally, for myth number 5, reptiles don't love you. This one is more controversial than the others, but I do want to include it anyway. While it's true that reptiles do not produce the chemical oxytocin, which is the main hormone that helps mammals to bond with one another, they're absolutely capable of forming meaningful bonds with their owners. Your reptile, with patience and care, will learn to not only recognize you, but also to trust you.